All right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Joyless Reid because much like Don Lemon yesterday, she has decided to go away from Twitter X. She was never real happy that Elon bought it, of course, as you can imagine, in an effort to uh, continue the media's censorship of America and their hold on being able to control the news cycles. They never were happy that Elon bought the platform. But as you know, a lot of these leftist lunatics are in a full-blown meltdown. They don't know how to cope, and they're not coping after Donald Trump was, of course, elected into office, won the popular vote, etc., etc., etc. He swept everything. He dominated. And they got a real hard, look, just hard punch in the mouth. Let's put it that way. So she went out there and she dropped this video saying she was leaving X. Okay, I mean, don't let the door hit you in the ass. But she also, before she decided to do this, a clip started surfacing. Pete Hegseth over from Fox and Friends was, of course, named the Secretary of Defense, and in true legacy media fashion, they went on an assault of Pete as a horrible choice. Oh, a Fox and Friends, a Fox News host got named Secretary of Defense. We're doomed, blah, blah, blah. What they didn't bother to tell their viewers, and this is exactly the damn problem, this is exactly the problem, is things like Joy Reid. Pete is extremely decorated and a military man, a combat veteran, and he is one hard ass. When I tell you wokeness is about to be squashed out of the military, this is the guy to do it. He has been crushing it for several years now, talking about the direction of our military, especially with all these social issues involved. He's not going to have it. Well, actor Michael Rapaport, and Michael Rapaport has not even been a big Trump fan, as we know, for a long time, but Rapaport got some tough love, an awakening, let's call it, as so many Democrats decided to wrap their loving arms around Gaza and Hamas, as opposed to the Jews. And Michael Rapaport is a Jewish fella, and he started sort of seeing the light. And he has called out Joy Reid. Michael Rapaport was in True Romance, one of my favorite movies ever, Tony Scott film with Christian Slater. He plays Christian Slater's best friend that's in L.A., living in L.A. as a struggling actor. And he was also the bad guy in one of the final seasons of Justified with Timothy Oliphant, a great show. One of my favorite of all time. I've actually seen that show, I think, all the way through 3 times. He did a fantastic job as a redneck from Florida, a hillbilly from Florida, career criminal type, and he was the bad guy during that season. So let's check this out. This is what Joy Reid said about Pete Hegseth.
The former and future president is moving quickly to fill the clown car and round out his cabinet before he changes his mind and fires them all. Moments ago, Trump announced that he has selected Fox Weekend morning show host, you can't make this up, Pete Hegseth, to serve as Secretary of Defense, because why not?
Well, the reason he got it, Secretary of Defense nominee Pete Hegseth, is a combat veteran with 20-plus years of service. He did tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, receiving 2 Bronze Stars. Hegseth has a BA from Princeton, a master's degree from Harvard. Joy Reid is a con artist, race hustler, fake news, complete bullshit artist, Michael Rapaport said. She's reason 118 why Kamala lost. The fear-mongering opinion media veiled as, quote, news. Blame yourself, joyless joy. And here we have her, right here. She's leaving X. Joy Reid just deleted her X account. Let's listen.
Hey guys, so today I finally did something I've been meaning to do for a while. And the reason for doing it, and kissing goodbye my 1.9 million followers over there, is because I hadn't been posting for a long time. I just didn't want to contribute content once it was purchased by its present owner. But just having it there, I was only holding on to it because I, really didn't want someone trying to take over that name and using it for nefarious purposes. I was a little bit worried about that. And also every so often I would use it to just sort of look at news that was trending and what's happening. And I would just sort of use it as an aggregator. But I just realized that's not really worth it, because in order to do the news aggregation and just look at all, you have to wade through a lot of dreck and a lot of just abuse and a lot of just negativity. And it's just not worth it. And, hey.
Well, you have been a lion race hustler. So yeah, you getting drug on a daily basis is sort of a thing. Reid, that's sort of a thing. That's right, it is. Donald Trump is already making America great. Joy Reid is racist on the planet. The meltdown is hilarious. Wait until they realize no one cares and come crawling back. That's the thing. I mean, they will be back. These people will be back. Everybody that's saying, because no other platform is going to have nearly the reach. I mean, Threads had all these people sign up initially, and then their actual interaction dropped to nothing, seriously. So Michael Rapaport was not done rushing Joy Reid. It's so irresponsible and offensive to put this garbage out. And personally, before I was actually woke for real, I would have probably ranted about it. But fortunately for me, I've woken up to the ramifications of all the disgusting, ridiculous, shameless, true blue, misleading manipulation of the pretend mainstream media. Holy crap. Why would a, quote, news person want to scare the crap out of people that are already scared? It's sick. Honestly. And to be clear, for me, this video isn't an endorsement of anything. It's a complete condemnation of the disgusting, irresponsible, pretend, dress-up news media. Misleading information and misleading citizens for what? Question mark. Serious. I mean, he's absolutely correct. Correct. And people started seeing through this crap, and that's why Donald Trump won the election. That's why Republicans performed in the manner that they did. And I think X is a big reason why. Elon Musk is a big reason why. Because they would put a lie out there. And just 4 years ago, the lie would circulate around. And there'd be, hey, shadow banned or accounts that were trying to dispute fake news, but they wouldn't get any push and nobody would see it. Elon Musk shit all over that, right? Came in, corrected it, and immediately took care of that issue, and it opened a lot of people's minds. Tim Young, thanks for being real about the world, sir. We may not always agree on stuff, but you're honest. Absolutely. Seriously. It's crazy. This is subhuman to call a veteran with 20 plus years of service a clown. MSNBC is garbage. I mean, it's nuts. It really is. It's crazy that they would talk about Pete in that way. I would love to hear from the left loonies what would be qualifications they prefer. They know Pete is well qualified, but because he's a Trump guy, they can't stand it. I mean, the thing about it is that's not, Pete's more than qualified. He's more than qualified for the gig he just got from Donald Trump. And they know it, and they refuse to go over his qualification. They're literally hiding the fact that this guy's a combat vet with 2 Bronze Stars. And they went to he's a Fox News pundit that got hired for Secretary of Defense. We're going to leave out all of his qualifications, and we're going to just call it a clown show. I noticed Joy Reid, she gave up her Donald Trump hair. Now she's going with the Dennis Rodman look. Yeah. The got no fake hair on, just bleached. I don't think she could rebound anything, frankly. I don't. That's an insult to Dennis Rodman. Can you get rid of that hair too, Joy? Asking. Tell me what you think. Michael Rapaport crushes Joy Reid over Pete Hegseth, and she leaves X. Thank God. But they'll be back. We know how it works. And when they do, I'm going to crap all over them again. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.